Aloha from the big island of Hawaii. There's so much that has happened this past 5 months, and I know that a lot of people are living in fear and worry and uncertainty. And my goal and my dream and desire for everybody watching this is to understand what is happening in the world, your place in it, and to not become addicted to the fear that is being bombarded at us every single day, especially with the media. So here's the thing that I want to share first is your body literally becomes conditioned and addicted to the feelings that you have every single day. So the first thing that you do in the morning is get up and worry about COVID or put on the news, and the news is saying new cases, new cases, new cases. That is actually, I would highly recommend and really invite you to get another morning routine, because that is literally causing an addiction to fear that will live in your body for a really long time, or even most of your life. So a lot of times I work with women who struggle with their weight, and it's because that feeling of struggling with their weight feels normal, and they've had it for so long that that's who they think they are. Don't become somebody who lives in fear. That's not why you were born, why you came to earth. You weren't born to live a life fearing death. You were born to live a life loving life. So how do we do that in a time of crisis like this is happening? Well, first, you have to do your research. You cannot anymore rely on the news, because the news contradicts itself so much. It is unbelievable. You have to do your own research. Then what you want to do is remember what your body is. Remember the power of your body. For 150,000 years, your body has been taking care of viruses. Your body has been healing your cuts. Your body has been healing different stuff that happens with your sicknesses and your coughs and your colds and is things like that. So you have to remember what your body is. Your body is literally a miracle. They can, they don't even, a lot of times they don't even know why some of the things work in the body the way that they work. Your brain is talking to your heart. Your heart has 40,000 neurons. It can remember. Your heart can remember and think, and it sends signals to your brain. So don't become addicted to fear. Don't live a life in fear, being afraid of your neighbors and your family and strangers. Because if you choose to do that every single day, it will become a conditioned pattern in your body in a very short time, if it hasn't already, if that's the way you've been living. And I want to remind you that you did not come from Earth. You weren't born, here, and you're not going to stay here forever. We have maybe 90 to 100 years. My father died 40. My aunt died 41. I'm 47. I've outlived two beautiful people who were a big part of my life. And and my job as a way shower, as a coach, as someone who teaches people how to live in a body that they love, is to understand that you are more than fear. You are more than a virus. You have a strong immune system. So what to do? Here's a routine I want you to try on. I want you to practice. I'd love it if you practice this, and I'd love it if you commented below and told me how this practice went for you. I want you to first, before you get out of bed in the morning, put your hands on your heart and feel your heart beating. Your heart beats a gallon of blood per minute through your body. It has beat since before you were born. And it's going to beat until the last moment of your life. So send some gratitude and appreciation to this heart. And then notice that you just took a breath. You didn't have to ask your body to do it. You just took a breath. It was a natural thing. Now I want you to breathe all the way down into your root chakra, into the solar, into the very lowest portion of your pelvic floor. the very lowest portion of pelvic floor. I want you to breathe all the way down. Now hold it. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through your nose. And I want you to do that 3 to 5 times before you get out of bed. So number 1, put your hands on your heart. Give it gratitude for beating. Notice you just took a breath. Inhale all the way down to your pelvic floor. Hold it for 5 seconds. Then take an exhale. Do that 3 to 5 times before you get out of bed. And then as your feet touch the earth, as your feet come off the bed and you put your feet onto the floor, I want you to ground into the earth. I want you to feel the energy of the planet combining with the energy and the frequency that you have in your body, because it is always doing that. You just don't notice it. So putting your feet on the floor, feel the earth. Literally feel the ground that's underneath you, even though it's underneath your house, or even a second or third story, or if you're up in the 10th floor, the earth is still underneath you. So ground into the earth, feel the earth. Let your energy combine with hers for like 10 seconds. It goes like this. Okay, hand on my heart. Thank you so much, heart, for beating and pumping this blood through my body. I just took a breath. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Again, we're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, all the way down to pelvic floor. Hold. Exhale. In through the nose, out through the nose. 1 more time. Inhale into the nose, all the way down to pelvic floor. Hold. Exhale. Now, feel into the earth. Can you hear any sounds? Either here in Hawaii with the birds, or even in your house outside. Feel your energy combining with the earth. Notice the sun is slowly moving across the sky. Notice that there's clouds forming right now. Notice that there are plants popping out of the soil as I speak, moving toward the light. Notice that the tides are moving in the ocean. Notice that the birds and the bumblebees and honeybees are being guided to their next flower. Breathe into that and then start your day. Do not turn on the news, okay? Give yourself a news-free day. Even if somebody has it on, put something else on. Okay, you are a light being of energy. You are a light being of energy. Do those 3 things for that practice. I don't want to give you too much. Start there. Allow yourself to feel free, to feel peace, and to know that you are safe, because you are. Much aloha and much love to you.